Hey everyone, it's another Final Fantasy day, and we're going to start things off with doing a little leveling roulette through Alliance Raid with me and Nito. So let's bring this up because it literally popped right as this went on. Also, hey Leo and hey Chief. Oh hey, we got one of the best options as far as gaining experience goes.
Yep.
Yeah, I hope you all are doing well. And again, I hope I'm not overly loud. I need to check this. Can I change this mid? Yeah, let's go to True Peak again. Okay, and well,
God, the monk opener is hideous.
I don't know. Let me know if it sounds like I'm peaking the mic or if I sound okay to you guys.
It's mostly just because they attack really fast, so it's hard to.
I am slightly louder. Okay. Well, hopefully it's not bad louder.
I have quite a few buffs to slam out real quick.
What you're describing sounds similar. Like, it wasn't buffs and whatnot, but that's similar to why my brain just couldn't get through old Astro and previous Dragoon openers.
Mm-hmm. The Dragoon opener is really busy too. They help Dragoon a bit by lowering the number of OGCDs you're hitting.
You know what? Let's
and
put
also you don't
this
have
up.
to worry about the eye.
We'll keep it
like
playing
that.
some music for a bit.
But yeah, Dragoon's pretty busy too.
Excuse me.
Monk stays busy though, whereas Dragoon falls asleep after its opener.
Fair enough. Also, welcome, Betrayer.
Comrades.
How you doing?
Yeah, good day.
Fair enough. Hey, do me a favor, talk again?
I'll talk again.
Okay, I have to crank you all the way up. You are low energy today, I'm guessing. Because as you said, it's been a day.
It's been a day.
This is why I'm glad I've got this dial now. Well. Oh yeah, I finally started transcriptions of M2 today. So those are getting uploaded. No rush on getting to them. Well, tell me this. Like, I know you say that there is one. Is it good or is it bad? If it's bad, I can change things. Also, hey, Red, welcome. Yeah, like, I admit, getting audio quality stuff is honestly the bane of my existence. But it is something that, there's someone I know that I can maybe talk to, and admittedly it would be paying them a service, but they might be able to help me get audio stuff set up. Okay, I think I know what you mean. Is it, I guess, a way to describe it, does it sound like when I am low energy, like it is similar as when I am high energy? Because to be fair, what I ended up doing is, because I had to reset all of my audio settings, I finally set up the makeup gain on my compressor, because I finally saw something that properly explained what it's supposed to be doing. Also, I am being a bad white mage today. But my goal, admittedly, is... Actually, there are two people I can talk to about this, but regardless, my goal is trying to get it so that when I am in raid, in this, like... I'm trying to pretend it correct. But, yeah. Okay, good. That's exactly what I'm trying to get it to be like. Because, man, in videos has it been annoying to have to go up my volume in places to do the equalization. Or normalization, really, because it's not equalizing. Oh, I'm getting hit. Holy. I should have been hit by that, and I'm going to accept that I wasn't. But yeah, if it's doing that, then that's good. One thing I've also learned from the Final Fantasy IV, the last episode of 4, I really need to calm down a bit when I do voices and stuff. Because, especially when I was doing the Dwarves and Cid's voice, I peaked the mic a lot. Now, well, I don't know if it was so much peaking. I did enough that it cut... You guys probably heard it. It, cuts out my mic a good amount of the time when I was doing those voices. And to be fair, that's a me thing. I need to stop being loud when I do it and instead just go like, I don't know what I'm doing, but I can try to do this with less volume in my voice when I try to do things like that. Oh, you started playing 9. Nice, Red. Nice.
By my authority,
I need to pick up I need to pick up 9 again at some point. Admittedly, there is a fan-made HD pack for it that if I try playing it, I'm going to end up using, because it's a lot of just auto upscaling stuff, and I think a lot of those basically algorithmic increased frame rate things for the cutscenes. But it does make it look a little bit better, and amusingly, it didn't have to do too much with stuff like the textures for the areas, because for some reason, they made those super high definition for 9, if I remember correctly, like in the base PlayStation 1 version. Like, the resolution of those are already disgustingly high. And I remember 9 is a fun one. So 9 and 4 both had the same problems with me when I played them. Whereas I reached a point where I could not beat normal monsters, but I could run from them in War of Attrition down bosses, which is why I was level 20 when I got to the final boss of the game of 9. So I at some point want to give 9 another try so that I don't have that. Because 9 had the thing, whereas 9 and 8 were weird in the fact that they were Final Fantasies, whereas bosses did not give you experience. I don't know why they decided to do that, but to be fair, it's one of the reasons why a level 1 run of both of those games are possible. Oh, excuse me. Man. The one problem with having it play Phoenotopia music, I really want to play Phoenotopia again. Friday's a fun day. Okay. For those of you who are here now, you gotta help me decide. So I have no idea what... Oh, here we go. It sounds fine, though, it just is throwing you off because you usually have me at 60%. Ah, okay, okay. Well, I'll leave it as is for now, because I'll have to listen back myself to see how things sound. And at some... Oh, hey, welcome back. Anyway, yeah, I'm going to have to listen back myself as well, because...
Stuff wasn't coming through for a bit.
Wait, what wasn't coming through?
The audio, I was talking at you.
Oh, yeah, no, hadn't heard anything. I'm a lot cleaner now. Okay, that's good. That's good as well, because that was one of my goals as well. Anyway, sorry, Betray, you were saying?
No, we're good.
Okay. Hi, Pyretic. Oh yeah, the mod. I have it pinned in our chats. Actually, no, it's not pinned, but I know we have it in our chats. The mod pack you used for 9. That was Memoria or something, right?
The Moguri mod?
Maguri, okay. It's not... It is... Just like how 5 isn't my next thing, that's not my next either. But it is on the list of things I am going to play through so that I can fix it like I did 4 with the stream.
I shall measure your...
Yeah, no worries, Leo. Like I said, like even it is hard to articulate audio sounds a lot of the times. I definitely get that. Because some people will say, oh, it sounds tinny, but that doesn't necessarily correlate to the same thing. Because some people will say that when there's like electrical interference or things like that. Really, the main goal I just want to know is, I understand it sounds different, but does it sound good or bad? Like, if you just give me a just general scale, good or bad, that alone helps me know I need to look at things or I've got things in a decent spot. Okay, and yeah, that 100% must just be the makeup gain then. Because nothing's changed. It's still the same microphone. I guess it's just that I'm now I finally have the microphone more properly set up.
Pray to the stars on high.
Yeah, actually, I admit part of this also came from... So I both had to reset my entire audio stuff, like I said, because first...
Oh, he's dead.
Oh yeah, he dies real early now. Anyway, I had to reset my entire audio stuff because of... Oh, I'm going to get hit by this one. Because for some reason, with a recent Windows update, I think, all of my sound settings on my microphone got reset. And I'm convinced it happened with a Windows update because I also had to reset my voice meter virtual mixer settings as well. And yeah, when I did that, I lost some of the settings I had, so I had to re-guess some of it from scratch. But thank you, Betrayer, for helping with the 9 stuff. But anyway, yeah, I had to redo some stuff from scratch, and admittedly, the other day, I ended up hopping into Super MC Gamer's stream for a bit. He was just doing a relaxing on the floor before, sorry. What did you get hit with?
I had a dot. I got hit by the water wave.
Oh, I didn't, okay.
It's a very bad dot. At this point, just kill the boss.
Look, Swiftcast finally came up.
This too is fate.
Anyway, Super MC has a service.
My younger brother is pissed at me for how I play Pokemon.
Oh, hold on a second, because I want to actually hear this, but I need to finish the rant I've been doing since we entered here.
Yeah, do your rant.
But yeah, Super MC has a service, whereas admittedly his service is a lot more.
Dance partner. I died and they took it off me.
I'm sorry. Anyway, he has a service that his is a little bit more all-encompassing. I'd probably only take advantage of one part of it, of the helping with audio quality stuff.
I should not have dance
But I
partner
might
on
also
Mark. I have
just
no idea what
ask
the fuck I'm
Jiggy,
doing.
because supposedly he's also willing to help with things. Like with technical stuff like this. Because admittedly, I've rated him a bunch. He's the guy who, he's got the Zelda wheel, which is, so Super MC Gamer copied Jiggy's Zelda wheel because Super MC Gamer runs a bunch of charity events, he used to run Zeldathon, where Jiggy would do his Zelda wheel for charity there. But basically, Super MC had a very similar version of it, though Jiggy's admittedly is he spins his wheel when he gets 10 subs. It's a way for him to generate revenue through Twitch, because Twitch is his primary job, to be fair, and that's fine. Super MC Gamer modified it a bit, whereas he had a timer, and then subs and bits would remove time from the timer to force him to shuffle. So even if people weren't donating, he'd still have to shuffle. I kind of took a hybrid of these. I kind of took a hybrid of both of these and made my game wheel version, whereas you can mess with the timer just using channel points, so you don't actually have to spend money. But anyway, yeah, I'm just in a ranting mood. Let's switch over to. Okay, Betrayer, go ahead and explain, what do you do in Pokemon that your brother does not care for?
He's of the opinion that I should run it like a speedrunner and pick the Pokemon I'm going to use on the way and then don't use anything else.
I don't think that's so much how a speedrunner does it, but
I don't know. He's very adamant that I do it wrong because I end up at the Elite Four, 25 levels under leveled, beating their ass.
Oh yeah, no, and that's perfect. Look, you're beating them, so, you know.
Right, and that's what I said. However, I also end, like I just finished a run where I had the Pokedex filled out to 134 already.
Mm-hmm. Like, you are actually going completion as you go, more so.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there's a limited amount of effective experience in the game. All of it comes from, all of the repeatables comes from Cerulean Cave and the Elite Four.
Yeah.
So if I want to be efficient, there's 2 ways I can do it. And I flip-flop between whichever one I'm doing because they're both kind of fun.
Well,
one is...
Let's be fair. You are nothing if not you will play games in a what seems like the efficient manner for me to do this.
Uh-huh.
What is the way I can spreadsheet this?
Yeah? I didn't use a spreadsheet this time, I really should have.
You mentally spreadsheeted it without realizing it.
I sure as fuck did. Anyway, so this time I did it where you have to catch a Pokemon as soon as possible, and because the emulator I'm running on lets me trade on the same thing, I can run 2 games simultaneously and then.
Oh, it emulates a link cable.
I might play red and blue again because of that.
Dude, this thing's been out for like 15 years.
Oh yeah, like, to be fair, I'm sad that no other emulator really got this working Super Nintendo-wise, but like, ZS and NES had a good, hey, net play, one person is controller 1, one person is controller 2, working for the longest time. It was just that, well, we didn't realize the problems that ZSNES actually had until later.
Is it a bad emulation?
It's a unsafe emulator. It will run... It's not running in a proper container, and admittedly, if you load up the Link to the Past randomizer ROM in ZSNES, it gives you a completely different thing that says don't use ZSNES because they could be running whatever the fuck code they want.
Okay, got it. Yeah, that sucks.
I didn't like swapping off of it because it was the one I was comfortable with, but the other ones are all right.
Yeah, no, to be fair, ZSNES, the two big things it really had, if you ignore that security feature, the two things I loved about it were, A, its UI just felt right, and the networking thing.
Anyway,
are you saying really about ZSNES Red or about the Lindbaum stuff?
I caught the 4 trade ones, whatever. I caught the trade ones I needed. Also named them trade bait because I'm an asshole. And then just as you go, you level everything up until it finishes its max evolution, and then you put it in the box. Yep.
If I remember, Red and Blue, the version of the EXP share that shows up in Red and Blue is everyone gets a little bit of experience, isn't it?
No, you have to get the EXP all by having 50 Pokemon and picking it up just outside of Fuchsia?
Okay. That's the EXP share that I am thinking of, and every time I heard people complain of, but why is everyone getting experience? I just always thought back to Red and Blue of, that's how it's always been, until I realized they changed it once Pokemon were able to hold items.
Yep. Yeah, items, that's a separate thing. So anyways, I've been doing this, and I have been leeching experience constantly into Pokemon I immediately throw into the box that I'm not actively using. I got to put away Beedrill and Butterfree really damn quick, and it was just, I don't get to choose my team. It's my starter and the 5 Pokemon that were next in line based on when I picked them up. Until the end, where I get to pick a goddamn team based on what I've got, but you get the idea.
Yeah, like, to be fair, it's fucking Pokemon. You can play it however the fuck you want. I admit, I play it a little bit more like closer to what your brother said of, for me, a lot of the times it's, okay, the first 6 Pokemon I catch are, a lot of the times, the bird. The early bird is almost always on my team. And, like, probably 3 to 4 of 2 to 3 of the other Pokemon may make it all the way to my final team as well, just because it's, well, you guys are doing decently enough. I don't need to swap. And you know what? I've now formed I like this Pokemon.
And I get that, but it keeps me from leaning too far into the boring strats. If I always have to change my, gameplay, then it always, keeps it fresh and keeps it from being a problem. This way I'm not using Abra, because Kadabra comes at 16, and I'm not having Alakazam in my party then.
Well, and to be fair, for me, I tend to not... It was so long before I actually ever got Abra, because I didn't realize I could just throw the ball and try to capture the damn thing. I was stuck in the, but I need to weaken it mentality.
I always get a Nidoking very early on because I liked Nidoking's design when I was young. And then I get all these other Pokemon that I say I'm going to use, and I don't Nidoking into the game at level 80. Because he can do everything.
Fair.
The only thing he can't do is tank Mewtwo. That's it.
And mainly that's why Nidoking is one of the primary speedrun Pokemon for Red and Blue, I believe.
Yeah, he is, and that's why.
But yeah, no, like, I'm still glad that in the last 2 generations, because I had access to my box anywhere, it wasn't to the same level as Betrayer, but I could do something closer to what you were doing, Betrayer, of, okay, I'm going up to X gym. Time to completely change 5 out of 6 of my party members.
Mm-hmm.
Keeping, of course, my starter, because it's my starter. I'm sorry, my starter is staying on my party no matter what. Also, it's there as my, oh, well, this isn't fucking working. Hey, go kill it so I don't lose half of my money on hand.
Not arguing that. But yeah, and I sat there and I did that in front of him, and he's just like, this doesn't make any sense. You're not going to be using most of these Pokemon you're wasting experience on them. I'm like, yeah, sure.
I mean, to be fair, you're going for the, hey, I'm finishing the Pokedex.
I'm finishing it far faster than I would be either farming
E4 or Cerulean Cave,
E4
yeah.
or Cerulean Cave, yeah. Because then it would either be switch baiting, which is a pain in the ass, or I would be EXP alling for 8% experience per Pokemon, and both of those are Instead, I can do this all on the way.
And you don't feel like using... It sounds like you also don't want to use the missing no rare candy glitch.
That's a dangerous glitch to use.
It's not if you do the safe way.
Yeah. Like, I never...
If you do it from a fresh run, meaning you save, turn off the Game Boy, turn it back on, or whatever you're using, and then you do the glitch, it's fine.
Yeah, admittedly, that's the only way I knew that you could start the glitch anyway.
There are a few other ways that involve some other bullshit.
What is the just out of pure curiosity? What is the method you're talking about?
Where you save the game, turn it off, turn it on, go to Viridian City.
No, we haven't cleared M3 yet. We're hoping today is going to be that day, right?
Fuchsia, surf with a rappel
we are
all the way
going to be
down
starting raid at the top
Islands,
of the hour.
And then you go
this
up
is
and
just
down
doing
the
some
side of
casual
Seafoam
stuff
Islands
beforehand.
because it counts as a ground thing, not as a water thing.
Interesting. Because I did that without ever talking to the guy.
Yes, there are other methods of causing that to be a thing.
All you need to do really for it is those tiles that Betrayer mentioned. As long as you load them without a actual encounter list loaded in memory, you will get missing no because he is an error handler. He still exists in the other generations. He's an error handler. But no, like, it's also why if you go to the Safari Zone and then fly to Cinnabar Island and go up and down those shoals without going out into the water, your encounter table is still set at Safari Zone because, well, you went into a town. There's no reason to change your encounter zone. It's not like you can get into encounters in a town. At least that was their thinking when they made it, and they just happened to have those tiles not far. They're too far into Cinnabar and not out enough to be considered part of the route, like they should be.
You know, that whole description just made me think of a Lalafell fishing in the stairs in Nimsa.
Yeah, no, basically.
Yep.
Fucking Rocky.
Don't forget when they also fished in the hot springs. Also, I enjoy how I think we will be killing this boss around maybe not quite perfectly timed, but around the time that the Phoenotopia soundtrack that I have on my startup playlist finishes. Oh yeah, that's a thing I was wanting to ask you guys. So
now, the other way that I could run
I'll wait until later
for funsies, and it's the way that I think is more efficient. You keep a tabulation on the last place you can catch a Pokemon, and always catch them there.
That way you get the highest level of it.
Mm-hmm. And you fight as few trainers as possible, and your starter has to do 1.5 gyms of work.
Yeah, but then that gets it so that your starter is in a real good position.
I don't consider having to farm to be over-leveled by 15 to be a good position.
Fair enough.
Like, you can't pick up anything on the way to Brock. Except maybe. I don't know, I'd actually have to look at it.
Well, it depends on which starter you start with. If you start with Bulbasaur, you're generally pretty fine.
I understand that, but I'm trying to, like, worst-case scenario it.
Okay.
Some people like the Charizard, and I'm not gonna...
Yeah, and admittedly, Charmander is definitely a lot easier in the remake because, oh, hey, he gets Metal Claw now, which removes the entire problem you had with the first gym. And by that point, by the time you get to Misty's, you've had such a wide array of other Pokemon you can gain. Okay, I've got all this. I don't care enough.
I think you're kind of stuck if you do it the way I'm saying it, so that you're still kind of, like, stretching.
Okay. Fair enough. Also, that was a nice, fast 24-man.
Yep.
Alright, and also, it is top. Yeah, it had only a couple seconds left.
I guess I would get used to it, but Monk requires like 110% of my processing power. So I didn't know what was happening other than, oh, look, the bosses are dying.
Oh, yeah, and that 100% is you're not used to this rotation, so you need to pay it more attention than you would normally. Like, I had that with Samurai when I was going through, and just as I was trial by firing last tier with no crits allowed.
Hey, Friday's a favor.
Nice. Nethos, did you run trials?
I did not run trials. I wasn't planning to.
Fair enough. Do you want to, though?
Oh, yeah, I guess I should.
Where
I'll do it for Tomestone, so...
Okay.
I'm gonna stay on Red Mage.
I'm not going to worry about tomestones because, well, I did some extreme farms and I only need 56 more, so, you know, I'll just stumble upon that doing one thing later.
Yep, I need 120, so I think trial plus an expert tomorrow finishes for me.
Or if we clear today, that'll give you 30 as
That'll
well.
do it
so,
too.
Betrayer, do you want in for trials?
No.
Okay.
I delayed food for that rant, but it's not going to hold any longer.
Go get that food.
It's right here.
Oh, okay then. Consume that food.
I don't remember if you were here when I was talking about it yesterday or Tuesday, whenever I was talking about it.
So let's get myself some water as well.
My problem with Monk is that I feel like I should be able to freestyle it, but you can't. It's actually a hard rotation with no decisions.
And it's always been that.
And you just get punished
sorry.
anytime you make a tiny mistake.
Yep, to be fair, very few classes in this game let you do the freestyling that you are wanting to do.
Yep.
Samurai lets you do it, yes. Dancer, to a degree, kinda does.
As long as you're doing your steps at the right time, Dancer's otherwise freestyle, and that's fine. That's enough. Red Mage is basically freestyle. You just have to not go too deep in the paint on one color.
But yeah, no, most classes are a much more rigid rotation. I think Paladin's always kind of been the rigidness as well. You can do a little bit of altered flow when you get into your 2 minutes. Like, you can start your 2 minutes, and then before you do your Requiescat combo, do your melee stuff if you know that, oh, in like 2 to 3 hits, I'm going to be backing out, or you just immediately now start with your magic if you know you're immediately going to be out of range, since Requiescat now is a actual ranged attack. So you get that and then, you know, manage to keep your uptime, but that does rely that it falls within those 1 minute gaps.
Paladin's pretty rotation now. The only thing you do is sometimes
I keep
use
forgetting
something
that
in a different
Nidoran
order.
learns
Oh,
double
fuck.
kick.
Specifically for
That's what Lim just said.
Okay.
Warrior kind
Oh.
of has. Warrior's also kind of a little bit of a. You can fudge things around a bit because of the fact that you can double up the duration of your personal buff. And you can hold some of your gauge until a little bit later to get your other stuff in, but you do still have the standard melee, well, disengage now problem. It's not like Gunbreaker, which is, you learn to greed with Gunbreaker. Oh, we're going in.
Okay, I'm gonna say that with the latest possible pickups, you're allowed to pick up Nidorans in Route 22 because the Safari Zone doesn't count. Because fuck the Safari Zone.
Route 22.
The way to Indigo.
Okay.
You know, where there's that first, hey, you went the wrong way fight with Gary.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, the fight I didn't know existed for the longest fucking time because I just never went that way. Which means technically I lost out on experience, but meh. Will this work?
Gary talked a lot of good shit for a man that never beat me.
Yeah. I do enjoy that after that game, he mellows the fuck out.
He'd have to. He was running on 130%.
Your suffering is at an end.
being level 80 or level 90 sucks. I don't have brand impact.
I do not run level 100 only jobs on runs that can be under 100 anymore. I just can't do it.
All of us have known despair.
I can't play Samurai or Paladin on low jobs anymore.
I think our white mage came over to me to die.
We have seen the end.
They got over and almost were on top of me for the Tank Buster laser beam. I am using my skills real poorly.
Well, yeah, they wanted their fake rewound.
The same end. Again and again.
Man, I don't know how to play this class. And yeah, I am definitely going to need to listen back on how this sounds, because I can feel that I am using far less energy to talk right now. And yeah, if this sounds good, even when I start getting excited later, oh, that'll make me happy, because that means I'll finally have gotten the stupid sound settings I've wanted to get for the longest time. Oh, and the question I keep on meaning to ask everyone in chat. So, Friday is Friday Fun Day, and I still don't know what I want to run for that stream. I don't think I want to try Hat in Time again yet, simply because, well, I kind of need to 100% confirm things are fixed with that first. But the question is, do I just run a game I've already done before, or do I just do it as a, hey, let's do a one-off of a game? Okay, what pinball, though? I don't have 3D Pinball Space Cadet.
Well, that sounds like you got a problem you got to fix real quick.
Yeah, I don't know how I can get it on Windows, whatever version I'm on.
Probably through a VM.
Probably, but I really don't feel like setting up a VM for that.
Oh, there's probably one in a box on Good Old Games or something.
True. But also, it's 3D Pinball Space Cadet. It comes with, Windows. Or, you know,
This
it
other
used
white
to.
mage is not very
So
smart.
lonely between the stars.
Do I have Group Mitt? That's not Group Mitt. Oh yeah, I got this. I'm all alone over here.
I don't know, man. You've just been talking about it a lot every time we bring up pinball, and I figured it's time to share it with everybody else. Or something else kitschy and hilarious, you know.
Yeah, it's kind of been feeling that way,
It doesn't have to be a
Chief.
big production game to be like a fun day.
Yeah. Like, really, it's a question of, do I use this as an excuse to, like I said, listening to those OST makes me want to play Phoenotopia again. So I could do that. Or I could just sit down and use it as a excuse to start playing other games I haven't actually started and not have the intention of finishing it on the stream. Just using it as a, okay, let's see how the start of this game is and whatnot finally. Like, kind of what I did with Stars in Time.
Tap the list.
Hey, is
Rhoda.
that a Rhoda? It's a Rhoda. Hi, Rhoda.
How is servers?
They seem okay.
Cool.
Why, do they have noticed that it's DDoSed
I
again?
just know it was yesterday, so.
The same end.
Oh,
Liam, you
here.
should finally play Landstalker.
Again.
I'm trying to remember.
Not Zelda.
Oh, okay. Sorry, my brain went to, wait, is that the Grow Lancer game?
Landstalker is isometric Zelda from Sega.
Ah, okay.
Genesis era, pretty... I happen to think you'll have a lot of fun with it.
Is it on the Sega?
Yes.
Okay, I'm glad you knew where my brain was going with this. I'll have to take a look at that then, yeah. Type the name out for me if you could.
Yeah, absolutely. Although I put it in the sub thing in the pinned message already.
Oh, I know, but, like, I keep forgetting that message exists, let's be fair.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, the phase that doesn't exist in Extreme. I always find it so weird the things that they decide not to bring into Extremes. Oh yeah, I also have to remember after stream today, I need to reach out to Frosty's friend, because Frost is out Monday. He says his friend has agreed to sub for us,
We're waiting on
but...
Monday?
No, it's not today. It's Tuesday, the 24th.
You said Monday.
I'm sorry. The raid Monday.
Oh god, Tank, please do something. Okay, cool.
Oh,
Great.
sorry.
Don't know.
I forgot.
Oh wait, are you a tank?
What are you guys doing?
Trial roulette.
Eating.
And I completely forgot that
Even stars must die.
in Endwalker, I'm actually supposed to use the tank LB3 because I am now used to fucking the end of Dawn Trail, whereas no, you don't actually have to use that LB3 for anything. It's just there because most people are going to die to this cluster of mechanics.
And Singer.
Yes, Tuesday is our day for reclears usually,
And
and you know,
Endwalker
if we
is
reclear fast enough, also Prague.
He is currently doing End Singer, however, the end of Dawn Trail does not require LB3 from tanks.
Thank you for translating.
was faster and everybody was happier.
I still can't. I just can't physics those planets.
It always ends at one of the intercardinals.
Well, yeah, you got astrophysics.
Your suffering is at an end.
Also that.
Har.
That was a lot of a pause. You didn't need to give me that. You could absolutely have castigated me. I get it.
This is a kindness. All of us have known despair.
I just realized I think this is the first time I'm playing Dark Knight at this level.
Possible.
We have seen the end.
The White Mage keeps coming next to me for that tank buster after the fact, and I'm concerned.
You're a Dark Knight. They think you need a, Never mind, this joke is awful. I refuse.
The same end.
Well, okay then.
And again.
But yeah, I might give Landstalker a try. I've got so many other games that I need to start. I might use it as the excuse to finally start Prodigal, understand how it actually plays, so that maybe then I can start, in my mind, parsing it for how could I do that LP I've been wanting to do of it.
Yeah, cool. You just asked for a thing and...
Oh yeah. No, and it's, to be fair, getting the ideas like that helps my brain unclog itself of the other things as well.
Well, yeah, it's pre-perception. As soon as you start thinking of something new, something else will pop out at you.
Mm-hmm.
I just looked at the rest of that list and I'm like, wow, I cannot recommend any of these for Fun Day, except, oh wait, that's a good one.
Look, in theory, I could start 9. That would be a fun day thing. I
No,
also
it
don't
wouldn't. You
remember.
would be irritated for the first 5 hours.
Would I?
Probably, yeah.
You would have a lot of fun, but you would also kill yourself doing voices.
Only emptiness.
Yeah, I will give you that 100%.
Come on, game.
So, irritated.
I was
Hey,
not anywhere near that.
oh, I just realized another thing I could do if I want to just have pure chaos.
I mean,
I could do a multi-game archipelago solo and just start it.
yeah, that's absolutely an option. You should obviously add Kingdom Hearts 2 to it.
I don't. Oh, fuck it. That actually might be an archipelago.
It is. Kingdom Hearts 1 isn't.
Oh yeah, because 2's the one that's got the randomizer.
I know, I'm just sitting here like,
I think it's also because they were able to just, since you have to go back to all the places in 2 more than I don't think you ever had to really in 1. That's why they made it as the randomizer.
We have seen the end.
But also, to be fair, if I did that, that might mean I do play Hat in Time, and I just start setting up either Hat in Time or maybe The Messenger, because they're both in there.
yeah, absolutely. Like, the Kingdom Hearts 2 is just me pointing out something incredibly
know.
stupid.
I do enjoy how it also they now have Mega Man Battle Network 3. None of the others, just 3. So, you know, the one that has the awesome scene of, I don't even remember what the main human character's name is, but him just yelling, Mega Man, attack, and beating someone in the head with his pocket computer. It's the best. It's why I have that redeem now.
Now Mega Man, attack.
Exactly. Exactly. I've also updated that so that you can hear the sounds and so that it works better.
Lim, get some water.
Okay, I shall get some water. You have also now shown that I have updated that one. And Chief has decided to beam me with some rocks again.
If there is no happiness.
Come on, Chief. This ain't Safari Zone.
Alright, it's after this ad phase on 3, I think, correct? Or is it on 5?
I would cast it on 5. It'll last long enough.
Why don't we call cutscenes ad phases?
They're not
Because-
advertising anything.
That, and there isn't an additional thing you have to fight. So unfortunately, it fails both versions of the ad definition.
Oblivion.
That was a good time to
Probably
kill
do
that.
it on 3. This should be fine. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's
Ow.
not. Oh well, it's it's still gonna hurt.
Dynamis.
2-ish seconds activation timer. FYI.
No
Okay.
matter. You only delay the
Yeah, it's 2 seconds to activate, and it lasts like 5, which amusingly, level 2 lasts longer but mitigates less.
Yep.
Yeah, I just remember that both in Alexander's 12's timing is very particular because of how long of a delay there is between the damage actually going out. And I just also remember those two having a difference in cast time because it made a difference in Uka based off of, are we on level 1 or are we on level 2 or level 3? And I'm really glad my second group just started being, we're going to take a lot of extra damage by not doing these mechanics the way intended in phase 1 so that we're always at level 3. You think? Oh, Chief, that makes sense. That makes sense if they are still thinking it's a short range. Also, I should finally get that water that you threw at me, or no, you didn't throw at me. The Guile card bot just reminded me after you redeemed it. I forgot throwing is now like a 1 in 7 chance of happening.
What is this defiance? No. The hatred.
Are some of the other options including water and blue on your VTuber avatar?
No, but figuring out how to do that would be awesome.
I'm gonna clean up. I'll be back.
Look,
We will stand against fate.
Later, I need to also look into.
no matter the cost.
I got the, along with the throwing engine, I got a thing that lets you basically be able to change
Many a time.
the color of your VTuber model
Thus
parts
do we know.
at will. And I need to go back into seeing if I can get that to work for another redeem thing, even if it's temporary.
The hope will shine again.
What we saw. What I saw.
I am still sad that the extreme of this wasn't a Dynamis fight like it should have been.
the extreme of this had a single make or break moment that I never a single time succeeded in. Not once.
The four sets of planets.
Yep. I just could not compute it, and it could not be called quick enough.
To be fair, it's one of those things of you guys were never in there long enough with me to try to be able to learn it, because it was as a group, we gave it less than one night of attempts, and then we went back there once to try to get everyone there one clear this expansion.
I was in there a few times. I got to that point like at least 5 times. And I know that's not a lot, but that one pissed me off. I don't even think it was bad. It just completely foiled my brain.
Yeah, no, the reason I was saying we weren't in there enough is, to be fair, I don't think that one clicked for me until like clear number 10 or 15 fully of I've finally seen enough permutations that my brain is making it start to work. Even if, not just enough permutations, but like even the same permutation enough times.
Right back.
Mm-hmm. What the heck sword am I even wielding? This is the Tombstone sword. Okay. I'm sorry, I forgot. I think I never realized how actually good, well, ornate, but still, I kind of like the 660 Tombstone sword for Dark Knights. Honestly, it kind of feels like a Castlevania sword, I'm not gonna lie.
I can see it. It's a bit too toy for me.
Too toy?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can get that.
Like, it's not a blade. Like, 100% that is a club.
Well, yeah, but most Dark Knight weapons kind of are because of just how... I'm sorry, once a sword gets that big, it's a club.
I mean, you mean long or you mean, like, wide?
Both.
I return.
Once it becomes that amount of material and the fact that you can fit 4 hands on that handle to wield this damn thing.
Well, there's something to that, actually. Most giant swords did not have a very sharp edge.
They didn't need it.
They didn't need it.
But they still had an edge.
They had an edge.
Like, this thing is round.
It's got a little jut of points, but yeah, it does not have an edge. They said, fuck the pretense. We're just making a smashing sword.
That thing is made out of plastic, and you can't convince me otherwise.
It's a Common Rider weapon.
I admit, I do like what Chief says of, look, the swords this large didn't really need that to be that sharp because of the weight alone. It would crush, and to be fair, if your opponent's armored, crushing their armor is kind of going to help.
Just crush. It would use the bladed edge to split, but it didn't need to be sharp.
Yeah,
like,
it was
to cause that splitting to happen. That's why you have small knives and sharp and big swords. It just kind of pushes material out of the way.
Mm-hmm.
Also, the weapons of that size were never meant to actually fight other people.
Weapons weren't that size.
Well, weapons weren't that size, but like a Zweihander, for example, was actually meant to cut down the horse the knight was riding on.
Yeah.
And we have that in this game from Palace, don't we? Which means we also have it from something else.
What's up?
Hi, the Palace sword for Dark Knight. Do you remember where its base version is?
I think that's the one you started
It's Balmung. It's the one that you get out of the Mordona trade. You have to trade in some. You have to trade in some tokens from one of the
90 I-90 set stuff.
No, this is the.
It's a specific thing, like in Mordona.
Right.
You have to talk to one of Rowena's women who gives you a specific thing that's only usable for like a few things.
Is it the people in the Tombstone Redemption area?
They have the sword, but the tokens are outside of that area.
Balmung is level 50.
Eye level 50? No, that's eye level 90.
Oh, you said eye level 90. Okay. I thought you said, when you said level 90, I was like,
Sorry, I should have made clear I meant eye level.
One of these levels matters. Yeah, that's the base for the Pejali, like.
Okay, yeah, and then that was, I believe then, that was effectively your tome weapon then, back in second coil.
Why was I looking for a fucking picto brush?
Because you were hopeful.
Maybe one day they'll back add the hidden or the new stuff, right? Not just the ultimates, but the fun stuff.
Yep, they'll do that around the time that they finally give Vera and Hrothgar the missing hair stuff that they need, so that going forward, all hats that are newly created will work for all races. Not doesn't even have to work for the old hats, just the going forward. That still is the thing that pisses me off the most.
They just don't want to make the hairs.
You rush through the word Vera, and all I could think of is, and that's going to be when they add VR and.
But unfortunately, the PC launch of 16 did not do as well as Square Enix hoped, so they gotta siphon more money.
Yep.
Of course it didn't. They already bought the game once on the console that they made it exclusive to. Everybody who was excited for it, went and did the PS5 thing.
Square's marketing decisions are consistently terrible.
Well, part of that
Actually,
as well was
I was looking forward to it, but I don't have a PS5, so I was like, I could wait, and then I am now making an informed purchase, by which I mean I'm not.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And part of that, I think, also comes because they were paid an exclusivity contract that they thought would, hey, we'll get money, and we'll still get a lot of money from sales. But the exclusivity contract actually cost them money in sales.
I am going to say it's probably the best mainline Final Fantasy in the last 3 consoles.
But last 3 consoles, that includes PS2.
Doesn't.
Why not?
5, 4, and 3.
Oh, you're right. Why did I... Because I just did math wrong. That's why.
Good scrub.
I also forgot the PS3 existed.
So did...
When I think about it, yeah, it's better than 10.
Really?
I would actually say 16's better than 10, yeah.
I'm not sure about that. My thing is, I cared about what was going on in 10 as I went through it. I kind of stopped caring about 16.
I could not like Tidus.
Yeah. It was...
I at least respected Clive.
Everybody... I remember when 12 came out and everybody said, man, Van sucks and he's not the main character and that makes this game terrible. I'm like, that's how I felt about 10 and I don't feel that way about 12. I like that you're like just some dude who gets sucked along for the ride.
Vaughn also doesn't like photobomb every cutscene with "these are my feeling."
Well, yeah, because 10 is 100% a you are inside Titus's head the entire time.
I know,
don't have
but-
that with any character in really most other Final Fantasies. You don't get the inside the character's head. Maybe you get that a little bit technically with 16, but any of the inside of Clive's head is literally he's expounding in front of somebody.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna, like-
But, like, Titus looks like every shit kid I knew at the age I was when that was released.
Uh-huh.
Therefore, I could
Yes.
not give a single shit. I'm like, I know this guy,
Yeah.
I hate him.
Yeah, no, I
enough.
kind of felt the same way.
Like, he was there. I was a teenager, so Lulu. Yuna was kind of interesting. Riku was kind of fun, but I didn't get the badass vibes from Auron. Waka was just there to
moron.
be an ass for the story.
Yeah.
And then as we later
Chamari didn't
realized,
exist.
well, I don't think I need to bring up the two best friends playthrough.
I ain't wrong.
But I admit, I kind of also, up until near the end, I admit on a similar thing, I kind of nothing Kamari, but then I had his scenes in the mountains, and then I started to really respect him more. I think I had a few other points as well, but it was like those and seeing, actual signs of the stuff he did beforehand that made me really actually like him.
All right, but all of that stuff basically seemed like hey, we'll tell you about this in a lore book. And I don't consider, if you have 25 hours up until that point, giving him less than 30 minutes of screen time is acceptable. He's not a party member. He's your goddamn pack mule.
Yeah. Unfortunately.
Fair. Square does have they didn't even have a large cast with that game. I was going to say they do have a problem once the casts start getting large of they don't know how to properly give people time.
Glances at Chrono Cross.
Oh, there's no fucking glancing. That is the biggest example of it. But, like...
We got more out of Shadow in 6 than we did Kamare.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Okay, fair.
Shadow actually had a lot of interesting stuff if you knew where to look for it.
No, I'm not even talking about if you knew where to look. I'm talking the forced on you cutscenes.
Gotcha. Okay, yeah. You're right.
Before the end of the world of balance stuff.
Yeah. But to the end of the world of balance, Shadow was more fleshed out than Kamari.
Yeah, because everything after that is... Everything
Optional
after
as
and
fuck.
everything before is optional as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember. What are his conditions for leaving you in the beginning? Because he says he...
1 out of 16.
1 out of
chance
16.
after a battle.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Wow,
So
that's
the way you
higher
keep
than
them-
I thought.
The way you keep them is if you want bestiary entries, which
Save
you don't
after
need to worry
fights.
about, you can just get them later. You just run from every fight until you get on the train, and he can't leave once you're on the
You're
train.
incredibly wrong.
Oh.
You never run from fights. That's loot.
And experience.
You always run from fights. That's experience, and you don't want that yet.
Yeah.
I enjoy how I
LOL
got you to
6.
heel turn.
I absolutely was setting up for this. Thank you for feeding
Okay.
into it.
Okay,
Okay,
I
so
fell into the trap card.
FF6's thing is, even though level squared is part of your damage formula, you do not gain stats in that game unless you have a Magicite equipped that
sorry,
gives you a
tangent.
level up
While
bonus.
Betrayer goes on this, and while we set up, I'm going to do a Twitch ad
So-
just to kill pre-rolls for the start
Optimizing
of
for the
raid.
game is
Please feel free to
absolutely
get yourself something
you
to
either
drink while we finish
beeline
setting
with
up
as few
for
fights as
raid,
possible
and
to
yeah, also get yourself a stretch
Zozo
again
and your
for a
first
while. Get yourself
Magicites
a
that give you some
snack.
bonuses. including
Enjoy
one of
the
them
battle
that
royale
gives you
of the
Magicites, so it's
carbuncles.
Yep.
Granted, this is a
Or
Twitch side only
you
ad.
play it
so
normally
you
all
two,
through the
you
way
get
and
to
just let your
enjoy
level
the
carry you
carbuncle
till
fight
there.
while we
You'll
set
be
up.
about 5 levels above, but you're only losing 5 levels of stats. Or you grind and still get bonuses like it's a Dragon Quest game, but it's not from the same thing that you would be if it was a Dragon Quest game.
Yeah. I mean, if the randomizer and speed runs of it have taught me anything, the level is enough to carry you faster than trying to optimize.
Well, it's level squared times.
Yeah, it's when you get above level 25, you're massively outscaling the enemy.
World of Balance, yeah.
World of Balance. World of Ruin is just a mess.
Well, World of Ruin absolutely relies on you using barrier breaking stuff and or stats effects that are absolutely destroying whatever you're fighting. It is, oh, do I have the right bullet in this revolver?
Well, I mean, it was also an afterthought, so basically it's post-game that's part of the main game.
I wouldn't say it's afterthought because they did put a lot of effort into the required dungeons.
They did. It wasn't really afterthought. It was, wait, we finished too early.
Hey, Chief, congrats.
Wasn't it? I know that the World of Ruin wasn't really going to be a thing, and then they just had so much space and time that they did it.
Someone just walked up to me and sent me a friend request, and I'm confused now.
They want to be a friend. You look cool.
Random friend request, immediately go in the garbage.
Yeah, I'm going to wave at them. I don't know who they are.
Nethos has experience from other
standard
RP
MMOs.
communities.
Yeah, no, I get that.
No, RP community specifically.
But, yeah, like, one of the things you want to do is take anybody who wants to level speed and then delay their leveling until you pick up Odin.
Howdy!
If you want to level up magic, you have to use any of the 3 magic magicite. And if you want to level up strength, go play a different character.
Yep. If you want to play the monk, they can learn magic.
Well, I mean, that's because all of his good blitzes are magic damage based anyway.
Yep.
That's not the reason why.
Right.
The reason why is that all magical damage is doubled in the formula, whereas strength damage isn't.
Oh, I should get the abacus up before I forget.
That is such a mess. I know why
and it's
they
done
did
at
that.
your stat, because for some reason they just made it so the magic stat is doubled. Because there's so few magicite and so many people have non-optimal magic.
Yep.
Because the world is drained of magic.
Every single
And
time
it's
I watch
thematic
people
and it's
play
cool.
that randomizer and they start with Realm, like the whole crowd just immediately cheers, "Murder Child!" And they just go, they look for the first decent spell they can find and throw it on her and just blast everything to pieces.
Well, she has the highest natural magic
Welcome
stat.
back, everyone, from the ad break as well.
Hers is high enough out of the box to blast everything to pieces.
I'll worry about that later.
It amuses me that the Pictomancer from that game is the best mage, but her unique Pictomancer stuff not only is bad, but in the original release was so broken it would brick the cart.
Could.
Howdy!
Hello.
Howdy.
Greetings to both of you.
What up, jeez?
Oh, all 3 of you.
Video games!
Video games.
Games of the video variety.
My favorite thing was learning that the most common place for that for the sketch bug to ruin a playthrough was the one place where it's actually useful, which is Kefka, because it makes her cast a free Ultima, but his magic evade is high enough that it will miss and fuck everything up.
I
a lot of
really
spirit bonded
appreciate
stuff.
all of the mods that separate magic evade.
Yes, when I played the
TWE edition.
yeah that it was actually just a better game with all that patched, just because.
Oh look, here's things that seem to be bugs. Let's
Yep.
fix them and see how the game runs. Wow.
So no longer is blind just getting cool shades.
Blind is actually devastating.
Blind is 75% mischance.
Yeah, it's devastating when it's patched.
Or adds a fraction to the evade.
Yeah, it makes
got a
Ultros on the river.
Wait, is that
very
you,
scary,
Chief? Is that your alt Chief? Is Aspen you, Chief? Okay. Once I saw the short leg,
However,
I realized.
evade functioning properly does make.
Don't know who the other person was,
some
though.
characters.
Still don't know who
much
Tiamat is.
more
Locke is
survivable
far
early
more
on.
useful.
If Tiamat is
Yeah,
someone
Locke is
here,
Especially
please let
after
me
he
know.
gets the Guardian knife.
Yep.
Like he carries Mount Colts so much easier than you're not reliant on auto crossbow. It's nice because auto
I'll
crossbow.
accept this for now, and we'll worry about it later.
Confuse does a lot more when the enemy ends up swinging on themselves and evading, because it delays so much.
Okay, that's all good.
And you get so much time to just do shit.
That won't get upgraded anyway until... Yeah, I've got everything. Good. That's amusing, Ellery.
I'm back.
Fair enough, Tall.
Hello.
I am.
Well, yeah, if anyone watching is the Tiamat character, Tiamat Einar.
And also,
I apologize if I'm mispronouncing the last name, but please let me know.
Multiple dishes today.
Otherwise, it could just be someone random.
While being a good person and bringing my dishes to the dishwasher before I was asked to.
Did you win?
No, I swear I just saw someone rubber band badly.
I was walking down the stairs.
I am seeing people
and then my dad
rubber band.
had to make fun of me for it again.
Let me. It could just be a Solution 9 thing, though.
Just like in your hands or drop them. You said you were clumsy. I assume you dropped them.
Yes.
Yes.
Did I not say that?
I didn't hear that. I heard you were going down the stairs with dishes in your hand and they broke.
Well, yeah. How else?
Spontaneously exploded.
Listen, tempered glass is a bitch.
I don't know how your grip strength is.
Hey, Zinnia! Congrats, you got a
I
Topaz
believe in
Carbuncle
you.
this
a lot
time.
because I can't hold on to the fucking dishes.
Hey, it was one or
there's
the
additional
other.
things I want to do with the
Or you gripped
carbuncles
too
I
hard.
need to mess with later. Actually,
How does that work?
I've got ideas as to things I might try doing later if I can get stuff
Does it,
set
like,
up.
sit on the wall? Oh god, it does. I hate that.
Anyway, it is raid time.
Evan, I'm very grateful that your dogs allowed you to play.
No worries, Zinnia.
Yeah,
Look,
that wasn't why I was
if you
running late.
need,
I made a tactical error that I shouldn't have.
if you need to relax, and if watching us can help you relax, I'm glad for it. Please feel free to just take the time you
for your
need.
tactics.
Let me also
I
get
saw it
myself a
going
drink
bad,
before
so I
we
should have
start.
abandoned, but I didn't.
Excuse me?
Rhoda, no.
Give me a second.
Are you Betrayer, did you finish your glamour?
So that was a Tuesday thing. I will work on it over
Tuesday. Okay.
What are we glamoring?
It's a secret.
Oh, I don't know.
I hate that. I said it's a secret, and then a Yume Nikki fan video just started playing through my head. I'm standing on nothing. I am exactly halfway between these two posts, standing on the void that does not exist.
Yes, that is the true meaning of enlightenment.
It's scary.
half step.
I needed to go back to solid ground.
You could be Catboy squatting on top of the Aetherite Bell. Not Aetherite Bell. Why do I always call it that?
Sumner's Bell? Retainer Bell?
The Retainer Bell, yeah. Why
I
do
still
I always
want...
call it the Aetherite Bell? Man.
Because they teleport in.
I do that a lot.
I still want them to give us the Solution 9 Bell, or Solution 9. It is
Yes.
Solution 9.
Yeah.
I was about to say, wait, no, Solution 8. Wait, no, that's not right. Anyway, I still want us to get that bell as a furniture
I'm
item.
genuinely surprised it didn't release with launch.
I think we'll
Probably-
be getting a lot more Solution 9 themed housing things in the future. I also feel like we're probably going to get at least Solution 9 apartments.
I really hope we
Dad.
get a Solution 9 district.
I'm not
I
sure
wanna
about the
see more
Solution
of
9
it.
apartments simply because of other things. Rue, are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Let's go bomb the Bront.
Brump.
I want to kill this man so bad. We got to 2% last night.
Oh, damn.
I want him dead. I hate
This is the
man.
only boss that I
Okay,
want
yeah,
to
yeah.
see the enrage happen one time. Just because it's great. But only once.
Okay, who isn't ready? There we go.
Reminder that today's loot drops are in party chat.
Yeah, no, he'll send that again later because I will forget and he knows it. I know you
I'm
know it.
Pasting it so that I can select up cross.
Mm-hmm.
I figured. Also, can I just say... So I ended up...
Hey, Rhoda.
oh,
Hello?
wait.
Nice.
What?
Nice.
Thank you.
Yeah, that fits for
The
this.
Warcraft glam.
Anyway, so you guys saw how I said originally I might have been late today because of the contractors, right?
Nope.
Mm-hmm.
I remember.
So they were supposed to get here at noon today. Want to know when they actually arrived?
2:30.
Right
9
now.
o'clock. 9 a.m.
3.14.
Right at
Nope.
noon, because they're professionals.
But Frost got it. This is the first time I've had a contractor that was actually here when they said they
Yeah.
would be here.
Wow.
What do I get?
Your own personal shield.
Kiss on the lips.
What?
Do I have to pay tax on it?
Probably.
No, the shield is tax deductible. It in fact has reduced the amount that you owe next year.
Nice.
Of course, it's 5 o'clock, and now my phone is buzzing off the table.
Of course.
Throw it out the window.
I'm just gonna ignore it.
I forgot to account for Canada taxes.
You can just like
I don't think they pay
Right.
those there.
Oh,
That's why they have healthcare.
No, in fact,
No.
they do pay them,
yeah.
which is why they have that health care.
That's
Yes.
where the healthcare comes from.
I don't know if that's true.
That's factually correct.
Smithereens.
Taxes are healthcare seeds.
Bomber has muscled his way into the ring.
Well, in America, they're military seats.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they looked at the numbers, and we actually don't pay that much more, like, in taxes for healthcare than you guys do. It just, we allocate our taxes differently, because we don't have to have a military, because you guys do military for us.
for everybody.
Have you guys just tried that? Just letting someone else do that?
Half of one, 6 dozen
Out
another.
partners.
Buddies out.
I just got triggered.
Yeah, that's fair.
What you get?
Alpha, back, spread.
Save me, America.
We got you.
Hmm.
Be nice if you would tip us.
Little early on the dash.
Yeah, I was a little bit early on the dash there.
I'm not sure how I didn't move.
Well, this is an interesting,
Thank you.
Oh, right. Just a little bit of a
Interesting
tickle,
start.
Rhoda. Damn, right when I came up cooldown.
I hate this part. It makes me press the forbidden button.
well, you're going to have to do it when it happens a second time.
Yep.
But that's very late in the fight.
I'll probably kill him by then.
No.
There's just not enough time to get a cast off there.
Oh yeah, because we're just...
How fast are your casts again?
2.5. Well, 2.4.
Oh, yeah, my 1.5 barely makes it.
I mean, your casts are no different than my GCDs.
Out of the way, tin can.
Yes, they are. Oh yeah.
We're not counting hypercharge.
I mean the fact that he has to sit still for the 2-point.
Yeah.
Spread inish. Knockback. And buddies.
Y'all heard about this brutal impact?
Yeah.
What happened to the train?
I heard it's the last one.
Alas, it is not.
Oh, spoiler, Slim. God.
What does blind pog even mean to you, Lim?
Okay.
Well, I hate to spoil it even farther, but his final fuse field is the biggest fucking lie here.
I heard it's the last one.
Hey, get hit by one, but not both.
Get hit by the correct one.
No.
Same rule with cars.
It's called the final fuse down because he thought he'd be going out of business when he did it, so...
4.
Thank you.
No, this is wrestling, not golf.
And
Finish, buddies.
And a deploy.
No, I'll just take the 5% reduction from Adel for this.
You don't get to say that when the joke is in your head, Rhoda.
Oh yeah.
You should know that I have a short fuse.
Support long, DPS short.
Alright, Ellery got it for me.
Knockback spread.
Why would you keep on coming towards me?
Because I reverse spread and why does this fight do that to me?
This is going to be
Very repetitive fuse field.
Oh, we might be screwed. We're screwed.
Incredibly screwed.
Does he not get a
I'm
debuff?
confused.
No,
don't
he
get
did
it.
not get
Yep.
a debuff.
This is
Do
a
you
body
need it?
check.
DPS are long. Yeah, you need it. I think you need it to step on the thing. Just to
try,
test.
though.
Yeah, just step on any of them, Nethos. Just go for it. We're doomed otherwise.
Yeah,
Oh,
it works.
he can
Oh,
do
it
it.
does,
Okay.
but it kills me.
No.
Oh
Yes.
no, it hit everybody for 9 billion. Okay, yeah.
Now somebody else hit one.
Well, I was trying to stand on mine for
Yours did
5
kill
seconds.
you. Yours did kill you outright.
Yep.
Yeah, if you step on one without it, you die instantly.
Well, I mean, at least it got rid of it. It just means congratulations, they get a free double death.
Mm-hmm. That's what you always wanted, right, Nethos? Spring to death.
Look, if anybody in our party is gonna have the double death debuff, it might as well be me.
You do have
How
to
about
do
none of
that.
us? We can do none of us.
I said if. Somebody has to have it. But yeah.
It's wise to know how to cheese a mechanic, Lynn.
We were almost a second pot window. Oh yeah.
I guess less cheesing and more like brute forcing a mechanic.
Well played, sir.
That's not cheese. That's emergency sacrifice procedure.
That's the square
That's
block
attempt
goes
of
in the circle
recovering.
hole.
You're so close.
Circle block goes in the square hole.
He knows what he did.
Hey, Grace likes pandas. Thank you very much for the follow.
Sometimes like to mix things up.
Look, Cayman said 7 CST because that's when raids started.
Oh,
Buddies, out.
I start just doing casual stuff an hour ahead of time. But welcome. Hey Cayman, the person you mentioned of 7 CST is
Back.
here.
Spread.
Oh, hi. I'm going away.
That worked last time.
Server ticks.
Okay, he's got that. Well, Jura, would you rather I call you Jura or Grace? Which do you prefer?
I like how for Red Mage, Swift Cast is just another cooldown.
For every other.
For everyone not Black Mage, I know.
All right, yeah, we're in 2 time.
Yeah.
Nobody got the stinky.
Yay! We're all I'm not finishing this. I realize how bad it was about to be.
Coward!
I've been trying to make a server Tixit master joke in my brain for the last minute.
Fair enough. Then I admit I'll probably end up going with
tested.
Grace, because that's what I'll end up reading first then. And yeah, Proc's going decently. Honestly, we have a good chance of getting a clear of this guy sometime tonight, because we've basically been getting to what is his real final mechanic. We got there like 3 times, I think, on Tuesday. In spread. Though obviously we're still having some issues.
I was trying to workshop that Tixit master.
Oh.
Spread.
Oh, sorry.
That was Buddies.
That was definitely Buddies.
Yeah.
Was it? Oh,
Sure
okay.
was.
I was wondering why Cayman was so far up.
Of course, we'll always have pulls like this, but still, yeah, things aren't going too badly.
Okay.
I held spread when things went to shit.
I just need to keep remembering to hit mark so I know what to review later for the highlights. I need to keep an eye to make sure Guile Carb keeps on sending messages now, because I think I fixed him so that he properly does that.
Part of it is also just there's a lot of this fight, more than it feels like with other ones. I don't know if it's true or not.
Thank
it's
you,
really
Patricia.
just
I
me
am
standing
sitting
here
upright.
blasting the
Thank you
boss
for the
and
check.
not doing
Yeah.
anything.
Yeah, it's 4-3. Both in 4-3.
And then when you need to do something, you absolutely have to do it.
God damn it, paint Rhoda.
Now Mega Man, attack.
I saw arrows going out, and I was so panicked for a second.
Ow. Thank you, Leo, for sending Mega Man at my head.
I have no idea what my cast order was just then, but it worked!
Congrats! Do it again.
No.
Rotating on the
No, we're
vibes
next.
alone.
Yeah, I mean, you were in your opener range for sure.
Out, buddies.
Buddies.
I'm here. I'm at the right spot. I did not swift cast a very fast casted skill because I was scared.
Way spread.
Beta, out, spread.
I'll run, don't worry.
Yeah.
Hurt spread.
Let's just do that as a safety.
I mean, you could just read the cast.
I guess I could.
Admit for this one.
The one good thing with when he does those dives and whatnot is if you don't remember if it's stack or spread, the damage when he jumps says it was octo or quad. It's the only one that does that. It's nice. I wish more things did it that way.
I wish I had the time to read that.
I wish I was literate.
Time to read, you got time to breed.
What?
No.
Why?
Oh god! Whoa, no! Damn.
Given an opportunity, I will always make an awful joke.
I'll keep people alive if you can.
Is that a Pokemon or are you just happy to say, man?
Mind me, throat's a bit parched.
Thanks, Frost.
Friendly
How'd you got my
reminder.
back?
I don't know where I am. Where am I? I'm right here.
Please tell me when you want me to assist with stuff.
Yep.
He's too competent to be banned.
Oh yeah, it's coming up.
Oh yeah, it's here.
I selected myself before.
The scoundrel.
I'm going to be on the inside now.
Yep.
Yeah,
You are.
finish.
Well, for this first one.
Spread.
And spread.
Yeah, now.
Oh, that was overcapping on Queen energy.
You
Bodies,
monster.
knockback.
Partner.
Okay.
Let's move a little bit, Rhoda. Yeah, I'm glad we moved a little bit.
Or to just move a little. Yeah.
Throttle him.
Let's go.
Bomber Bruttle. I should make brittle at some point.
Why don't you make brittle?
Because I don't have a good recipe for it.
Hmm.
I have a
Yeah,
good
get on
recipe
it.
for the fudge, and I have a good recipe for the cookies, and I even have a good recipe for the cake, but...
Any grandmas in chat?
Well, you all heard Rhoda is soliciting people on.
Anyone that owns the Aero
Honestly, Chief, if you've got
47.
good brittle
My
recipes,
mom had to go
that would
elsewhere
work.
to learn.
It will be 4.
I appreciate casting. Spread out.
I appreciate not this game. This game sucks.
Like a whore in Vegas.
A recipe. Well, really, it's Betrayer who's looking for it.
No,
A recipe
not
for
for
making
Ragnar,
brittle. So, like peanut brittle.
Because whores in Vegas are notoriously known for trying.
Oh yes.
Should know that I have a short
Final
fuse.
fuse down.
They're back on their feet.
Support short, DPS long.
That's my short. There we go.
I'm doing the wrong mechanic.
Wrong side.
Just let me die.
Okay, just wall. I
alright.
cannot recover this with no MP.
fine.
I time warped again. I
oh,
thought
that
I was looking for the ground fuses.
Nope, that was the you have it on your head. And what kind of brittle are you looking for, Betrayer?
I don't know. I just figure I should expand my repertoire, and I was going to look it up after raid, so I wasn't Reddit struggling between GCD.
Well, Chief is asking.
Nobody here would do that.
So you gotta start with something like a peanut butter brittle, right?
No. That's.
Do we need a raid-only cooking recipe channel?
I'm already at intermediate here. I can handle something a little stronger than just Jif.
But Choosy Mom's choose
Pronounced
Jif.
But I like peanut butter.
Jif Naturals?
Yeah, well,
I'm
Frosty,
sorry,
you're
is
not
it
going to come down
Jif?
a
Is
peanut
it
brittle, are
Jif
you?
or GIF?
Peanut butter will last
No.
a while. You can mail it.
I'll blackmail it.
I don't
No,
care
if
what
people
color
call it peanut
envelope
butter
is.
GIF, then I refuse to let them call the file format GIF.
Was that ever up for debate?
All right,
Well,
Rhoda,
there
thank
are
you.
Two
Yes.
different words. There are two different spellings of the word there, and actually there are three.
Yeah, there you go.
The last one's
Two
conjugation.
different spellings of the word GIF. I still think it's GIF, but
I think what you're thinking of is right and
I
right.
will murder all of us.
The descriptivism leaving my body when I hear somebody pronounce it GIF.
Even I felt that one. Oh,
Like, for me, it's also similar to the char versus car thing.
What?
What?
Never heard of a single
Buddy's
human being.
out.
It's a thing you only
The,
really hear
the
in programming
carboiled.
stuff.
I had
Oh.
to respond to that. That killed me, Fizz.
That really...
Buddy's back, Alpha.
I understand now.
Coming over to you, Rhoda.
Oh yeah!
I crossed.
I heard, buddies.
oh my! The challenger went
I
down.
have nothing.
That's okay,
Good
I'll
luck.
think this Bruttle.
They're back on their feet. What grit?
Thankfully, I've got extra stuff still for the early ones.
That's what he said.
Yes,
That
it is
is-
what he said. It is what I said. You are just stating accurate facts this time.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Your endo failed to be in.
Maybe I didn't want it in.
I think that's so much easier.
Easier than
Last time.
Easy
No
like
idea.
Sunday morning.
Throat's a bit parched.
It's going to be in this time. I will be in.
and oh yeah, it's in 10.
We promise.
Out of the way, tin can.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, it's in now.
Yippee!
My word, he just
No,
assaulted
no.
the referee.
You can't just mess with the formula like that, Rhoda.
No more.
What if I want to be a scientist?
Spread inish.
I've got to use
You can be a
these.
scientist, do it.
We're like a mad
Spread,
scientist.
knockback.
Yeah!
I'm going to be center-ish.
Oh, my knockback is not up. I
Goodbye.
hit your cast earlier.
What'd you use it for?
It's up now, so something 2 minutes ago. Presumably, I used it for my burst.
Toads.
Jerkcast?
He might have fat fingered it.
Can
You okay over there, Rhoda?
be fat?
No.
I am definitely getting better at the triage, I think. That's the one
Oh no.
one good thing this tier has done for me on
Make
healer.
them
It is
heals.
getting me better at getting my brain in
They
proper
aren't heals, they're
triage
wedges.
mode.
Ah,
The problem is being able to
The
do some
photo
mechanics
wedges.
when I'm stuck in
I
triage
was just
mode.
thinking wedges.
2?
I got to make a double set joke. Thank you all for appreciating most of its layers. Spread out.
Rhoda, you were there. Oh, goodbye.
Process
Oh
of this
shit,
means
I'm
mystery.
so sorry. I thought he was jumping.
That's
Hey, look,
what
we're one
happens to
back.
me constantly.
He turned around!
Oh god.
he turned
now
around
and
because I went to the wrong spot.
No, it was because mechanic was happening. This is entirely my
Oh,
fault.
yes?
You should know that I have a short fuse.
There's a brink of death on the board.
Total eclipse of his fart.
Supporter short. DPS long.
I'm in the
These are
wrong spot. I'm going to
headpieces.
die because I was worried about getting other heals done.
And they're down. Is it
And I
over?
disoriented myself.
I can't believe I did that.
Back at beta. Spread.
Ooh, that was scary.
How did that? What?
Damage.
I was
Gang
thinking
betrayer?
healing.
Yeah, 5
I
seconds.
do
to-
not have tank privilege anymore.
This is going to be a
Nope.
blast.
Fuse field.
The infernal fuse field. How
DPS are
the
long,
response?
support are short.
Am I B?
Oh, and
Nope, you're
Frost
over
is already dead, so nah, that's 2 dead. We're done.
Oh, okay.
Frost,
Yeah,
did you
I
go
was
into the
not-
wall?
I was also not up.
Yeah, that's other room was not up.
Could've. Hillary could
I
have
don't
sat.
remember what
She wants to see the kill.
the skill you just mentioned, Tal, that I am failing at
We might
reading
have seen the
properly.
enrage, maybe.
The thing is, we do still need practice on that final, the mechanic at minute 9, because we've not seen that enough.
We'd
Like
say
we've
we
never
need
gotten
practice
past
getting there.
that one.
Oh yeah, that one.
I have a strategy for that.
Ah,
It's called we
okay.
do enough damage
It's
to
the
not
one that
have to
gives
see it.
everybody cardia.
Yeah, sure.
I haven't gotten my sage up
I
there yet, so
like
that's
the
why
way
I
you
wasn't
think.
remembering
Get on
what
it,
it was.
DPS.
The brute bomber has mapped
Listen.
its way into the ring.
I'm trying over here.
Clearly, we just need a party of What's the highest DPS? 4 Pictos, 2 Astros. And I guess,
No, you got it wrong. You actually have to separate it because LB matters.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to go speed.
And you need shields.
Buddy, ow!
Out.
And
why am I fucking stupid? God damn it. I thought I was jumping. What the fuck is wrong with me?
Away, Fred.
dive is the jump.
Yeah, but I'm looking at an animation.
Yeah, that's the problem. Is it's the animation that I need to look for.
I have also gone out
Okay,
of my way
just
to
wipe
spray.
at this point. It's
Yeah, it's
so
over
low
already,
on
man.
MP already.
This fight
Sorry,
is just... It's happening to me too. I don't know why, but this fight just time warps me constantly.
He needs.
Does the same animation for everything he does.
Yeah, he needs more animation.
Well, tell that to what's his name?
I don't know who you're talking
Pepsi
about.
Man. Pepsi Man.
Mm.
He is basically just Pepsi Man's animations,
yeah.
isn't he?
He is using Pepsi Man's skeleton.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, look at his, like... Imagine,
His
like,
stance.
wiggle physics on him. He'd be quivering.
They didn't do that.
Yeah, no,
I'm
I'm
really
glad
fucking-
his muscles are not fucking rippling like water.
I don't know why not, because if you see, like, the giant bombs, they have that.
That's kind of what I was thinking.
And that is actually like there's a genetic disposition of people that when they get super jacked, they can actually do that. Like their muscles grow in a way they can ripple and bend them.
I thought you were gonna say their muscles were like dripping all the time.
Yeah.
That's a different condition.
Y'all just want to see the booty go clap.
The brute bomber has muscled his way into the ring.
Look, man, it's been like 7 years.
I say we killed clear tonight. We just have to
Have to ride it
focus
back.
up a little bit.
There's so many
Our
places you
silliness
could go
has
with
hit,
that.
has already hit a peak early today.
Even I felt that one. Oh, but the challenger's still standing.
I love when
Spread
people do crits.
out.
Like, do I want to heal myself for over 80,000 damage? Yeah.
Back, Delta, buddies.
True.
I'm coming.
What's up, Mark?
You're just very close there.
These cooldowns.
I will say the fact recitation doesn't combine with Seraphism skills still bothers me, but at least I am, for that one, learning how to get the timing so Seraphism disappears just at the right moment for me to get that recitation AoE off.
Of course.
Yeah, I'm not going to get it this time.
I do like that mechanic.
Yeah, like, I admit, I like Scholar a bit more
like
than
it when
Sage
I'm
right
not
now,
fucking it
but
up
also, let's be
every
fair, I have
time.
an obvious preference towards
Understandable.
carbuncles, and Scholar is the one who lets you get a carbuncle that still has a brain. Oh yeah, and 5?
No, it's just that I am bad at the knockback part.
Oh yeah.
And I go into lava probably 50% of the time.
I'm going to be in. I'm going to be in.
I'm going to be in.
In, buddies. Knockback, spread.
I will be center-ish.
Fortunately, my brain realized the word right before I killed Frostigon.
I went right in the corner. I saw your engine over.
Fair enough, like, I admit, I ended up
so
sitting
good for
down
samurai
with, someone had... every tier, someone makes a mitigation timeline spreadsheet. And I just sat down with that to get myself an idea as to what sort of things I wanted to do, and that's honestly what helped me a lot with this fight for Scholar. And then I realized there's a lot of things like, hey, I'm not using Seraphism for a long time, which is why I now use it so early on, just to get a free, or to get that free heal over time out of it.
There's no escaping those adamant things.
1.
In spread.
Ew.
Hope you didn't like having skin.
It's overrated.
My skin would just be getting burned in here.
I think all of ours would be.
Hey.
We are a little too close to the lava pit.
God, it'd be so nice though.
I didn't realize you wanted to burn your skin off. DPS short.
DPS long.
Is it
Support
actually
short?
Thank you. Thank you for correcting whatever I said.
Okay, boom dies.
Red.
Walk back.
Again, I will be center-ish.
I'm going forward, Nico.
Realign-ish for Fuse Field.
The infernal fuse
Support
field
short, DPS long.
Where's the next short? Holy shit.
Yeah, it's usually 1133 or something.
Hello. Mine wasn't going off. I was
so no matter what number 2, please do wait for the first explosion, because it sometimes will not go off until 18 at it. I don't think it can go off until 18 at the earliest. It can't go off until it starts moving, and that text doesn't appear until 18. We've since discovered, or at least I have from Pugs. So, admittedly, we may want to adjust everything and basically reduce everyone's timer by 2.
Reduce your timers by 2.
And also, as Betrayer said, it's not a hard number, it is a guideline. Because you cannot hit your thing when you've got the debuff, or else everybody dies.
That was a particularly bad one, though.
I mean,
Ellery's
she river danced on that motherfucker.
I know, Ellery's
Yeah, you gotta smudge it like
Last
you're a
time,
pixel
too.
man. You're trying to smudge on the floor or something. I tried with that one.
Yeah, Sage is definitely if you are not used to shield healing, Sage is great because it's kind of... Scholar is a lot of, you need to...
Hi.
Try to think of how to properly describe this.
Hi, a lot of buttons that are
Scholar is a lot of basically pre-planning. Sage lets you still have the reactivity that you have from things like the pure healers,
buddies,
while still getting the shields out, because you have those instant ones.
But why?
Away partners.
You were not with him.
I had the bone.
Sorry.
Oh no, he got hit by Blazing Lariat. That's why his number's so high. Okay.
But I was with him.
Rosies.
In fact, I was there before him.
Oh, not on my screen.
That's fair. Admittedly, I don't even care too much. I tend to not care too much about the names. It's more of the effects of them. My main thing was the main thing that is weird for me for Scholar or for Sage is so many of the buttons do like 3 to 4 different effects, and it's hard to get the full use out of it.
Shit.
You kind of have to
I'm glad I put that barrier
accept that you're going to only get like maybe half to 2/3 effect out of a lot of your skills because, well, you might not need the heal of Holos right now, but you sure need that shield and mitigation for what's coming up, for example.
A fun gauge of how well I'm doing is if I can get my mana very low very fast.
Oh yeah, in 5? Oh yeah.
My word, he just assaulted the referee! The scoundrel!
No more distraction.
Yeah, I really need to hear how I sound, because I am...
Spread, inish.
Intentionally trying to be lower energy today, just because I want to hear how it sounds.
Knockback, spread.
I'll be center-ish.
What am I doing?
Get this out. It'll be a little late. But actually, that might work out better. Means I get more... we didn't get the full effect, but, you know, I'll take it. Yeah. Like, you definitely have to plan things, and especially with the fact that, the fact recitation is desynced from, deployment tactics again is weird, but it's also been making me use it for things other than deployment tactics. One, will be safe. And it's kind of nice because it is a big,
And buddies.
is a big tool for helping with your mana consumption on this class. Also, I'm so glad that they fixed the shields from Heavensward era, whereas you had to have the shield on for 3 seconds before it would potentially be eaten up.
Oh yeah.
Which meant you had to play Scholar. You had to play Scholar, whereas you were hitting.
Fort long, DPS short.
You had to play Scholar basically 6 seconds in advance because you had the 2.5 second cast time as well.
And did it exactly backwards.
Knockback.
Buddies, knockback. Away from Delta.
They're back on their feet.
Nethos, can you get, never mind, I'll get him in as a long. Unless you can get Frost.
This is going to be
It's these field times, so that needed to be a Swift.
I didn't have Swift yet, and he had just gotten up. Supporter short. Frost will die again, but we'll see what we can do to react to it.
Bye, Frost.
And they're done. Is it over already?
Oh.
There's a problem with Frost dying.
The challenger went
Attack
down.
AoE does not ignores the...
It ignores Transcendence. Good to know. Yep, admittedly, so my main thing with Seraphism is, while it is slightly bigger shields, for me, it's kind of more like, I'm treating Seraphism more like I need to heal people, so I'm using it for the constant emergency tactics, or I'm using it like light speed, because it's kind of like light speed to me, because you don't get to use it for attacks like you can light speed, but you can use it for the I need to move constantly and heal, which is the reason why Lightspeed now has the 2 charges on it.
I'll blow you to smithereens.
Also, honestly, don't discount the heal over time it just constantly gives. That's also very nice. It's not a ton, but it definitely helps.
I hit the wrong button and it deleted my melee combo.
Even I felt that one. Oh, but the challenger's
Like
still
that.
standing.
Don't play melees. Out, buddies.
Yeah.
Ooh, I hit
How did I
too many
get that?
buttons. Okay, we can fix
Buddies,
this.
alpha, back.
Die!
Thank you, Rhoda.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, but if they're over there, I'm afraid to be over there because we're going to potentially clip each other.
Nobody likes Clippy.
I was about to make a fucking Clippy joke. Get out of my head.
I'd be faster than that with the brain cell.
I had to close my mouth because bad, cursed Clippy images went into my brain.
Are they gonna come out of your mouth?
No. Because I had paused. This is why
Their
I am not
images.
inflicting it on the rest of you.
No, Yeah, Rue's got it.
You store them in a folder name and hit it and clip it.
Do we not know what adjective?
Yeah, you deserve that.
And they're down.
Yeah, that's fair.
Is it over already?
But do we deserve that?
Don't mind me. Throat's a bit parched.
Probably.
An argument could be made.
I'm a bad
But yeah, no,
person.
like, Scholar's biggest problem before 100, to be fair, is the fact that if you had to do a ton of healing, you couldn't really do it. Sage can do it by not,
My word, he just assaulted the referee.
by not converting their AoE button and just leaving it as a AoE heal
Spread
button.
inish.
But Scholar, you could do it once in 15 seconds. Seraphism definitely now gives you the ability to adjust
Knockback
things.
spread.
As always, I will be center-ish.
Hey, Queen.
Okay, I've got to remember, I don't need to get that Adlo out
think Limbo
first.
appreciated it.
Ends up basically getting overwritten. Really, I should just emergency tactics if I'm going to do that Adlo first, out of panic of topping people off. Alright, it's tag team time.
Now we're playing by my rules.
Play tag with one of them.
I don't wanna.
It's more like Red
There's no
Rover.
escaping those animatlings.
Fair. One will be safe. I will say also on... Hold on.
Buddies in.
We got 3 buddies.
Yeah.
Good save.
I had to go through the boss. Sorry.
In terms of other skills of scholars, I kind of wish expedience wasn't the speed part of it. I wish it wasn't a
Wait, did we
scholar
actually have 3
ability.
buddies? I was talking
I
about
wish
Queen.
instead
No, yeah,
that was
no.
in
I
combat
think they were talking about something
peloton
else.
for fizz range.
I was over there. Had to run through the boss to get to my spawn.
DPS short, support long.
Knockback. Buddies.
Oh man!
Oh my! The challenger went down hard.
Pay no attention to that, bro.
I think we're in trouble though.
Yeah.
One. Need to get the other before he
Yeah,
starts
we're
casting.
The infernal fuse field. How will the challenger respond?
Alright, Nethos will die twice, but
Come on, man.
It's not a great mechanic.
No, it's not.
Oh god, that's the wrong button!
Ooh.
Oh god.
There it is.
How did you live though? You
I don't
went through
know.
the center.
I don't know.
Server
I went
takes
with a
love to
dot.
Rhoda, that's how.
It is a dot.
Oh, okay. You had a death dot. I see.
She was sneaky.
Alright, we got
might
past
need to
Fuse
make
Field
blood on
again
that.
finally tonight.
I appreciate it.
Kind of rough out there.
Yeah, we're not on doping 2 for it, though.
Oh yeah, we are like 10,
How do y'all feel
18%
about
behindish.
some potions?
Actually, only 8%.
If it will let me take my potion, that'd be great.
Don't worry about using your potion right now. We have
I'm stating it because it's the timing for it.
Yeah.
Alright, this shit.
Move out on 4.
And get
Okay.
in your corners. 2, 3,
Out.
4. Out.
And then in.
And then to the blue.
Blue?
Oh, was it spread or stack?
Spread.
Spread,
Spread.
thank you.
Red. God, that's
Mistake.
very fun.
Hopefully you
We
won't
don't have
need
to
it
do
later.
anything, but at least the boss is having fun.
Alright, we're gonna do basic fuses first and check your boy.
Yep, remember you need to get hit by the middle and whoever you're chained to on the out.
Don't forget which boy is your boy, Ellery.
Frost, you're on the wrong side. Oh.
Write the basic ones first. I'm so smart.
It'll be 2. Alright, I'm sorry, not 2.
No, not 2.
3.
Guess I got
Jack.
into
Hit it,
Spread.
hit it, Led.
I can't right now. Because I gotta make sure I live through this first.
I got you.
Such potent magics, but will they be enough to
Oh,
test
no,
the
no,
Up
ground?
in the heels.
I gave a dismantle for that.
Hey,
I reprised
Hanano,
it, yeah.
things are
Oh
going.
yeah. Oh boy.
Oh no.
Oh no. Uh-oh.
Oh, this is the one you
Through
invuln, right?
1, 2, leave.
left. And then I need to take the next one.
Yes.
Oh, when do I need to provoke?
Just provoke now.
No, you don't need to provoke
Oh,
now.
okay.
It's not until after the. It's literally the last mechanic.
Okay.
Follow, and remember you will end at your
We're gonna
clock
be moving
position
into
eventually.
4. Mm-mm. No, y'all are all right. You're right. I was wrong. I'll come behind him.
Betrayer, you and I swap clock
Go
spots.
to your clock spot. But don't get hit by the things.
Okay, I see now.
Oh, I'm gonna hit by that thing.
Oh, no, you can go in at C.
Octopolarian!
Oh, Fred.
Spread out!
Spread.
Yeah, sorry.
You moved, so I thought I had to move.
I moved because I was mixing up the
Brutal
lariat and the
Brutal
other thing.
impact.
I got no mit for it.
I used my mitt.
They're back on their feet. What grit?
Brargle.
I hit all the buttons I had.
You did
I
good.
live.
Alright, this is the knockback.
Is it identical?
Almost. He won't breathe.
The last one is
he does a
different.
Oh, Frost.
God damn it, mate. I misjudged
Anyway,
how far my dash went.
he's going to do a normal lariat. We're going to die, but you have to get blasted to the 4-3 side.
Nailed it. Okay.
And then it's the same
And then he
from
does the
normal. It's
version.
double lariat. Pay attention when he's on the ropes. He could switch his arm. He might not switch his arm.
Hey,
Good pull,
Prague.
considering.
Yep. Yeah, Betrayer.
I got no problem sticking to B, and I'll stick to B.
Yeah, if it's Octo, stick to B. If it's buddies, we're going to have to go back to our proper buddies. Or actually, no, you just go. Yeah, no, we have to go back to our proper buddies. There's no other way to solve that if it ends up being buddies.
That's just you moving. Nah, I don't give a
Yep.
shit. Hey guys, more food.
I got 30 minutes.
I only ate one at the start.
Yay, Prague!
Maybe I should open the drink that I got an hour ago.
That hydration is important.
So that's why.
Speaking of that, let me hydrate.
It's not hydration.
Is it libations?
Caffeination. It's caffeination.
That's hydration. Don't let them lie to you.
Yeah, that.
Depending on the type of caffeination it is.
Unless it's dry caffeine powder?
Some of it ends up being net neutral.
No.
I thought it did.
Nope.
If it's liquid, it's hydration.
Yep.
Fair enough.
I don't know how good of hydration Diet Mountain Dew is, but you know, it's
a lot
it's
better
tasty.
than full sugar Mountain Dew.
I haven't drank a full sugar soda in like,
yeah.
How old am I? Like 20 years at least.
I guess anyone have any questions?
I mean, some people drink a mixer straight. Weird.
Yeah, I was about to ask how Ellery has two tails, but it's just a trick of the light.
Yeah, no, I see. I saw exactly what you meant. At the right angle, it kind of looks like two tails until you zoom in and you realize, oh wait, it's just you're seeing like the normal tail, and just her tail is super fluffy.
Yep.
So the like actual tail that isn't hair is looking like a dividing line.
I was about to be like, how did you mod my game?
Little did you know, we all have mare now.
Image and look at this critter.
Oh god, what
that
did...
last meme Ellery sent that you clicked automatically installed a bunch of shit on your computer.
I need to just send this over here.
It's fluffy.
For everyone else to enjoy the fluffy that Rhoda has just shared with us. God, that is a heck of a big link that no one else will be able to ever type.
Rhoda, what is that?
Huh?
Clearly, it's a Pomeranian.
No.
A cotton plat Pokemon.
Oh shit. I want to go with long hair miniature or long hair Chihuahua.
It reminds me of Cassandra from the first season of Doctor Who.
Moisturize me.
Yeah.
A little suit on him, you look like Beetlejuice.
I'll blow you to smithereens.
That reminds me, I need to ask my housemate. They wanted to go see the new one of that.
My brain just shut down for that opener.
Even I felt that one. Oh, but the challenger's still standing.
Somehow it came out okay.
94k equilibrium. Man.
Out, spread.
I'm a healer, but
What?
Instead of a gun, you use rage.
Delta.
big axe.
Buddies.
God damn it.
Do this to make sure we live.
Why am I
I pressed
Oh
the
my God.
sprint button.
Thank you, server techs.
I sure wasn't sprinting.
course not. They don't exist anymore.
Is it that Sprint is now T-Mobile?
No, it's Sprint acts like a fucking potion sometimes.
No, I'm following up on Betrayer's thing.
Oh.
Yeah, that was the joke.
That went over me, sorry.
Look, it's an old callback, but it's still a callback.
Short, so that's not a surprise.
I made that joke back in Stormblood.
No, it wasn't Stormblood. We have it as a short.
I know. I make it regularly,
Oh,
but
okay, then.
OG joke was Stormblood.
Respect
Back
the
during
time loop.
X-Death.
Yep, that's
Fair. Sorry, I remember it in regards to expedience.
Yeah, that's fair. But no.
4, 3, 2, 1. Oh yeah.
My word, he just assaulted the
No.
referee! The scoundrel!
No more distractions.
Buddies, Inish.
Buddies, Frost.
Brain shut off. I'm sorry, Nithos.
Spread, knockback.
I'm gonna be over here in the corner. Ish.
Using your religion.
Thank you. Get out of my head.
Get this.
So we're 1 for 1, Ellery?
Yeah. Yeah, we're even now.
Okay, good.
I like that it's competition.
Good pull.
Also, Tanks, thank you for the mitigation stuff you've been doing. This Tank Buster has been a lot easier to heal
The kitchen
today.
sink.
Thank you.
Yeah, I've been using my green HP go up button too. Because I don't use that one enough.
It's a free 10% heal.
I guess I could also do.
It's a free 10% heal.
Aurora
that
and
can quit.
camouflage.
What is camouflage gonna do for me?
10%.
It's outright mitt.
There's no escaping those adamant links.
2. 2 was the safe area. You just got hit by both.
Yeah, guess I misread the arm.
Out. Spread.
I'm good.
Get Ellery for a deploy. I will say, just for things that are going on, I am looking to do the ultimate when it comes out. Well, eventually after it comes out. No crits allowed, I believe, isn't planning on doing it.
Like that.
Support short, DPS long.
They aren't planning on doing it the moment it comes out. Instead, we're going to wait a bit, let others go through it first so we can get the strategies and whatnot, so we aren't killing ourselves trying to do it. But it's also a question of... I've got Rue.
Back. Beta buddies.
Ooh.
They're still in it!
I tried second link.
Long on Nithos, if you can get long on... Okay,
Nope.
just wipe. Just wipe. That's so many down during Fuse Field that we're not going to get up.
Yeah, because he was bonking one after another. Because Rue and I both went down.
I took the buddy solo.
You did take.
Oh yeah, you both did because both tanks were dead.
So really, we don't even need to stay.
Yes, you do. They can't live through it like tanks can.
I just did, Lim.
You did? I thought I saw you die.
100. I died to autos.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
The Samurai new third eye is real good.
I mean, it still gives you the same amount of mitt.
Yeah, but it also gives you extra bit for the next 10 seconds afterward.
Oh, I thought it was just a heal. Fair enough.
No, it's the MIT too. You can have 10% MIT for 60% of the fight.
Fair enough.
That's why I'm appreciating it for shit like Brutal Impact.
Even with just the hot, I'd appreciate it for things like Brutal Impact. Yeah, I thought they made it more like Arcane Crest.
Nah, it's still selfish as fuck.
Blow you to smithereens.
Yeah.
The brute bomber has muscled
Well, as we
its way
learned,
into the ring.
B is for blow you to smithereens.
Yeah, that's sexual. I'm not. We're not about that. Not with this bitch.
But what do those mouths do?
Which one?
I said portal.
Something 2 minute.
But the challenger's still standing.
Burst window.
Spread
Out and
out.
spread.
Which mouth would you prefer?
Is no an answer?
Buddies, back, beta.
I guess.
That's cool.
I don't know. I've always wanted to fuck a jack-o'-lantern.
And clip.
That second wind safety.
Would that make it a humpkin?
What's
That was
stopping
good.
you?
All right, yeah, no.
Yeah.
Good job.
Rhoda almost died for that joke.
In real life, too.
Well, don't be killing Rhoda. We need her. She
Look,
does the damage.
she's an
I
idol.
think
That's not a
objectively,
thing.
The
Yeah,
chest mouth has
Other
a lot
jokes.
of
Other jokes. I can't.
No
Sorry,
lips.
I've been
Okay.
editing our
No
M2,
lips,
and there
a lot
are
of teeth,
idol-related
but they're,
jokes
like-
in it, of course.
Yeah.
They aren't like teeth, they're like skin, right?
No.
Why not?
I.
All right, so O Fortuna plays when I stick my dick in there. Whatever.
I zoned out on the conversation so badly.
Like,
Like,
they
I'm looking
got,
for gums that these teeth come out of, and they don't. They're part of his muscles.
they got, like, the ridges of calcified shit.
It could still be cartilage in there.
Hmm. That's a good point.
Oh yeah?
What the fuck are you guys eating?
See, I'm thinking keratin. Like, they're horn.
Yeah.
Extra cursed.
So we were avoiding the sex, and then the sex one happened anyway. So buddies in.
In.
So I decided to just go whole hog on it and fuck
In
his
your
like,
buddy?
chest mouth.
Whole hog.
Uh-huh.
Spread, knockback.
I'll be center-ish.
I'm gonna be in this corner.
Good luck.
I'll be in this corner.
It's like. No logical reason why I need to whoop it.
Yeah, I just announced I'm going center-ish so that I can have it free so I can get
Yeah, you're
heals
here.
out.
That makes sense.
No, I should probably... Like that.
Really, it's a
The other
for
cast
everyone
that I don't
else's
wanna move.
awareness.
Talking to those.
Oh, my mistake then.
What?
Yeah.
I'd been tuning things out.
That's for
That's
the
fair.
best.
Let's have tag.